Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today are the ladies from the Warren County Habitat for Humanity. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We are.
Well, we're going to talk about a great fundraiser for the Habitat, and that is Gospel Fest. This is your third annual. With us is Andrea Ross and Shannon Roman, and she is the faith liaison from the Habitat, and of course you're the director. So let's talk about. I mean, this is the third annual. That's pretty good. I remember talking to you about the first annual, thinking, "Wow, what's going to happen?" And then the second happened, and that was real good. Now we're at the third. So
we're down to third.
You must be doing something right.
Listen, Mike, it's always a pleasure when you invite us and let us come by and chit chat with you. Habitat has been going through a lot of growth, a lot of changes moving forward. We want to have that consistency and that sustainability under the leadership of our Faith Relations Committee Chair, Pastor Shannon Roman. We are on our third year of the Gospel Fest, which is that level of community engagement. Sure. It just allows us to be a part of the community, for the community to see us and bring churches together. I definitely want to let Shannon talk about it, because that's her sweet spot and that's her strong suit. But Habitat really is a community organization. Being able to showcase that is something we really want to do.
So now this is something that happens at the Gazebo area. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And what's the date?
June 15th, 2024.
That's just like right around the corner.
Yes.
Well, you tell us a little bit about Gospel Fest.
So Gospel Fest was, all right, so what we're doing is, like we told you the very first year, what we wanted to do is bring Christianity back into Habitat. The Gospel Fest is basically a free community event where we want everybody to come out. We want churches to come out. We want, just all different people from different walks of life to come out. The reason why we invite so many different churches is because we strongly believe that there should be a leading, and where my church may not be a fit for you, it may be someone else's. So this also shows that we can all gather in one area and lift the name of Jesus. And like I said, always, shining a light on Christianity. And this is what has helped us. God has helped us build in this community for people that don't have. So we're just excited. We have a lot of music. We have food vendors. We have, a couple speakers. They're only going to do like a little short segment. But we're just excited. We got a lot of stuff for the kids. We always set up a kids' corner. Kids are important. They are our future for real. So we have a lot of stuff for the kids. We are inviting everyone out. If you guys are able to come out and just have a fun day with us. It's going to be from 11 to 6. Like I said, we're going to have some really good music. We have people coming in from all different places, Richmond, Washington, D.C., groups out of different places. We also have anywhere from urban gospel to contemporary gospel. We have Spanish gospel. So we have everything this year. We're just hoping for a really big turnout, and just hopefully everybody will come out. And
we've had good response in the last two. I mean,
we have. I'm very excited because we've had so much buy-in and people willing to be out there and support Habitat. So, Habitat just gets along with all of our nonprofits. So our nonprofits, we've invited our churches, we've invited no matter the denomination. That's a big deal for me. Like Shannon said, when you've got the availability of all these different churches, if you're looking for Jesus, you're going to find him that day. And so no matter what the denomination may be, so if that's the Latter-day Saints, if that's Baptist, no matter what it is, Methodist, Pentecostal,
Catholic, anything,
you're going to find it. That is a beautiful thing. We are a faith-based organization, so we want to always maintain that level of, hey, it is built on faith, it's built on community, and that is how we build together. So being able to showcase that unison of the community, and just for a fun day. So our churches will be able to get up and tell you a little bit about who they are, what they've got going on with the community, as well as our nonprofits. So we're going to have the ability to see the different services that the community offers in one place. And I know a lot of people do it, but we're going to do it with some fun and some face painting music. We're going to do it with a little flair. And I mean, I like that about what we do every year. It's fun.
Sure. Well, Habitat's been busy this year.
We've been busy this year.
Yeah, that's good.
So fundraising is always going to be the bottom half of what we do. We're nonprofit, so we try to keep our overhead very low because we want the money we raise to go towards our mission, whether that is building homes or doing our critical repairs. So right now, you know that we've been working on the neighborhood revitalization project on Osage. Being able to do that. That Gospel Fest, while we're there, we're hoping to get some amazing donations or people that want to sponsor. You know, maybe somebody wants to come in and sponsor the framing for a family or things like that. It's just really about growing. So not only does Habitat want to tie in the community, when we come into a community, we are not diminishing property values.
No.
You know, when we sell our homes to our Habitat family, they're sold at market value.
Right.
We're never going to diminish a neighborhood when we come in. We're going to elevate it.
And these are homeowners. That's what's about it. These aren't rental properties.
Nope.
And you've done a
Homeowners.
lot of some of these neighborhoods. And Osage Street is not just one house. I mean, you've done already projects on that street.
And we're still moving.
And you've got some other lots I know you're working on finally. It just takes forever, it seems like, to get little bitty things. I remember talking to someone, or maybe it was you, Dre, about there's like a corner of a lot somewhere owned by somebody that died 100 years ago. And we're trying to find an owner of a piece of property.
And you'd be surprised. Those moments, obviously, in a perfect world, we would be able to have donated property and we'd be able to move forward so quickly. Unfortunately, there's red tape, there's legal, there's a lot of steps. And so when 2 months have passed and you're chomping at the bit, there's still movement going on. We try to maintain all the aspects. And while we're figuring out the red tape, the legals, doing everything right, we want to cross our T's, we want to dot our I's.
Sure.
We want to be good neighbors. And being good neighbors sometimes means taking the slow path, but it's the right path.
Right. Well, like you say, you've really revitalized some certain parts of our town, and the plan is to do more.
Yeah.
And it takes donations, and it takes fundraising, and it
volunteers,
takes a lot of voluntold.
And you know, two of my favorite volunteers, my children.
Yeah.
My kids now are young 20-somethings, and they happily volunteer. Yeah. They could easily say no, but we have a fair amount of young people that really want to.
You don't say no to what's this mama do.
You don't. You just don't.
But it's true, and you have a good board. I mean, it just isn't just you. You have a large board of directors, and
Ms. Shannon is a part of our board of directors.
Yes.
Not just the committee chair, but. The beautiful thing and the thing I'm most proud about our board is it is a working board. So all of our board members are on committees. Our board members hold different positions within the community, so you see them.
Right.
They're not just hidden. This is an active board of directors.
Right.
And so that is beautiful. Sometimes when you have an active board of directors, everybody's moving at the speed of light.
Sure.
Speed
They
of
want to get
sound.
stuff. Normally, the people that are on these boards want to get stuff done.
Yep.
Get the doers. The doers want to get it done. And so sometimes, it's like we have to hurry up and hold on.
That's right.
Right.
Hurry up and wait. That's kind of
Yes.
like happens all the time, doesn't it?
They're not happy when that happens.
No.
But there is a reason and there is a path. But they have been super supportive. They have been wonderfully active. Just like any family, sometimes we don't agree.
It starts the dialogue. Yes, right. Well, again, you're always looking for volunteers.
Always.
Volunteers, absolutely.
Those volunteers are not going to always be, people when they hear Habitat want to be hammering nails, swinging paintbrushes, raising frames. Sometimes it's the smaller portions of the organization, whether that's, helping to reach out to churches in the middle of a thing like this, or reaching out to crafters and vendors and doing the small steps.
So there's something for everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't have to be a carpenter in order to volunteer for Habitat.
We have office work that can be done.
Sure.
Say that.
Yeah, we have office work that can be done.
A lot of work. Well, congratulations. You made it to year 3 on the Gospel Fest. And tell us again the date.
The date is June 15th, 2024.
11
I
to
think it's
6.
11
We're
to 6.
going to have any
at the
food
Gazebo.
trucks down there to have lunch?
We are.
We are. So we have the one that, and I please don't take it as that I don't appreciate all, but there is a pizza truck coming.
Yes.
And so
Well, people can tell we haven't missed a meal. So
I'm like, listen, I make no bones that I enjoy a good meal, but just bringing new stuff into
Yeah.
you know what we got going on. I think it's fun. I think some people are like, well, it's gospel, or is it going to be fun? Or are they going to have a good time? And I think people sit back, see it, and then the next year they want to join, and then the next year they want to join.
you
So
drive
that's-
by, you can tell there's a lot of fun going on and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good music. I remember that. Well, let's go ahead and wish you good luck on the
Well,
Gospel
thank you.
Fest. We want to remind you that it's June 15th at the Gazebo in downtown Front Royal, 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And it's a free event.
It's a free event.
I'm sure they have some places you can make some donations.
Right.
But you'll get to know about the Warren County Habitat and see all the work they're doing. You'll have some
All the stuff.
presentations of all your projects.
Yes.
And we can do that. So we will see you on June 15th, 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock at the Gazebo. Thanks again, ladies. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much for having
Thanks,
us.
Mike.